Hello everyone, today we are going to be doing some cloud nails inspired by Studio Ghibli and just summer in general. So here is what we're going to be using today, screenshot if you need to. So first things first, we're going to put down a blue rubber base, and this is, I have to admit, most of my stuff does come from AliExpress. So this brand, I can't pronounce it, it's like Fizzanist. But I find that these are inexpensive rubber base gels and they work very well, and they come in many colors, of which I do own all of them. And I'm just laying down that first coat on all of the nails. Here's how they look. It's a very sheer formula, but I really like it because it does provide a lot of strength. So the next thing that I laid down here is a nail polish mixing gel. And now what this does, and now I have to admit this didn't come with any instructions, but it happens to work like and apologies, you're going to hear all sorts of noise because I live with my in-laws. But this acts like a transformer, so it turns regular polish into gel polish, and it works amazingly. So I just wanted to go ahead and start stamping this on here to create a gradient, which I ended up kind of giving up halfway because I just really wanted a more opaque gradient. So I end up using a brush, which if my camera would focus, apologies also because I'm still trying to, this is a new setup for me. I don't normally do, I have like other content that I make on YouTube, and I don't normally do like top-down stuff like this. Also, my camera was having the hardest time staying stabilized, so I had to use a stabilization software in in my editor. So I'm gonna just keep adding a gradient here, and now we're going in with the second color of blue. So I'm trying to pull that color up. I didn't do a very good job on this nail, but I am trying to pull the color up all the way past the middle so that I can then stamp the middle to create a gradient sort of airbrushed effect. Here's a better example that's coming up here on this nail. So by using two different colors of blue here, you're gonna get that beautiful depth that you see in a real sky. And it was gorgeous today. I didn't mention I live in Ireland, and today has been absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. So I'll pop in a clip here too of what our sky was looking like today. It's gorgeous. So next we have here, I'm putting a blooming base gel on, and we're going to start the base of our clouds. And I'm using, I don't know what the brand is, but it's some random blooming gel that I found on AliExpress. But I'm using Born Pretty's Milky White here to create the base for our clouds. And I'm doing this on every single nail. These are going to end up being sort of like textured nails just because of how much product has been laid down. But everything cured very, very well. I did also cure things a little bit more than was probably necessary, but I do find that sometimes my lamp doesn't cure the best. So now I'm putting down another layer of the blooming gel after the milky white here. And I'm using an opaque white from Fizzanist. Again, it's their super white. And I'm just adding some dimension to these clouds. Unfortunately, my camera decided that my natural nails were going to be the focal point of this clip here. Which I have found upon looking through my footage that was a very common factor when I was filming today. So I'm doing this with every single nail, and I tried to not make the nails super like each other, you know. I wanted to make them all very different because, as we all know, clouds are all very, very different. So I wanted some big clouds, I wanted some small clouds, but just clouds in general. I can hear another tractor coming along the road here, so prepare for that because I'm trying to record this all in one go because my in-laws are home and I have no other way to record this voiceover. So I ended up really, really liking the thumb and the ring fingernails because they had the really, really big clouds that I like. Again, here's a tractor. It's a gorgeous day out. So all the tractors are out. But I just really, really, really loved the look of these. They look watercolory. They don't look like cartoon, character cloud books, or like they don't look like, clouds that you would see in a coloring book is basically what I was trying to say. Because I was trying to look up cloud nails and all I could see was like the super cartoony looking nails, clouds, and I wanted something more realistic. So I'm also a watercolor artist, so this was kind of right up my alley. Clouds and doing skies, one of my favorite things to paint. And I also had to remember that I had to get the sides of the nail here, but we're almost done here, and I can't tell you enough how beautiful these turned out. Look at this. This is the thumb nail, And just look how gorgeous and like realistic this looks. It's so pretty and it was so simple. I think the entire set took only a half an hour, something like that. And here they are on my left hand because I am left-handed. Aren't they gorgeous? They're pretty. They're the epitome of summer. I can't believe we're already halfway through summer, but these are gorgeous. I hope you enjoy them. Let me know if you want to see any more like sets below, what you're interested in, and I'll try my best to accommodate you guys. This is my first video, so hopefully it does okay. So anyway, talk to you later. See ya. Bye.